other point of view. I don't really know much about the witches. Though we saw them. So loud. Why do you need so... we saw them in the DLC, and I think we heard about them in the main game, but we never saw them. Okay, missions, DLC, the Brigmore Witches, Brigmore. New. A save game of Knife of Dunwall has been found. You can use your progression in the Brigmore Witches. You will retrieve your equipment and powers, so you play as Dowd again. Yeah, let's do it. The low chaos progression of Knife of Dunwall and Brigmore must continue, yes. I like it. I think that's pretty cool. We went for veteran last time. We'll just go for veteran. Yeah. Yeah, let's do it. I don't want to pay DLC. We can try harder next time. Look how big this mug is. About as big as my face. Let's go.
He knew. The black-eyed bastard knew that when my blade stilled the Empress's heart and delivered her daughter to the Lord Regent's men, everything would fall to pieces. He watched me do it anyway.
The black-eyed man?
And now the world's gone mad.
Oh, the...
plague grinds the city down.
Yeah, the outlaw.
Corruption rots. A mad killer roams the streets by night, seeking revenge. The overseers have stormed my hideout in the flooded district. And I'm in a strange duel with a mad witch named Delilah for the fate of the Empire. I'd say I was being punished, but I know that the world doesn't punish wicked people. We make our choices and take what comes. And the rest is void. I can't say I wasn't warned.
Okay.
The men are recovering well from the attack, but they don't understand the danger they're in. My mother warned me never to make an enemy of a witch.
My mother never warned me of that. Oh, this is the end of Dowd.
Corvo, here to settle our debt. You understand, I won't make this easy for you.
Oh shit! Blah. Blah. Die, Corvo! Wait. We just rewrote the game?
What is it?
Thomas has returned with the information you requested. He's waiting for you below.
Huh? If this was the true ending, the Dowd killed Corvo, Corvo would have never done what he did at the end of the game. So how can this be? This must have been a dream. Ports of Call. I've read this. I think I read this. Corrupted bone charms are powerful bone charms that come with a cost. Locate them like normal bone charms by listening for the song they emit with void gaze power. Equip them in bone charm. Okay. What do we get? If your weapon's a sheath, we got that one. Blood oxide? Nope. Vengeance. Benefit. Build up adrenaline much faster. Penalty. Adrenaline takes less time to cool down. We'll go with stealth, swift, more mana. Okay, we'll go with vengeance. Don't really need it, but whatever. Reclamation of Dunwall. Except from a pamphlet published in the response to the plague, Dunwall, the great seat of power known as the civilized world, as Empire of Owls, is a great capital. It has been brought low by vermin, the very thought galls. We are faced with we're faced with the reality that once great city is a state of shambles. A few remaining domiciles in any habitable condition are those estates of the wealthy. And yeah, I think I've read this. Even the plague was gone tomorrow, its present in state in Dunwall doesn't have enough hardy people, working age, to return the city to every function. We must attract more residents, which requires removing a cloud of fear. Okay. Yep. Need more dudes. I hear. Aha! Give me the rune. We have got our upgrades from the first game, the first DLC. But we'll save it. We'll save it. Whalers. Read that. Alice O'Connor's read that. Read many of the books in this area since we've been here 3 times. Thomas's journal. Our troubles began with a name, Delia. This is new. A mystery given to Dowd by the face he sees in his dreams and those voices he hears when he's kneeling at the shrines of the hidden and lost parts of the city. None of us have ever heard this voice, but we know of its power. It spoke to our master, telling him of his coming doom and saying that solving this riddle was the only way to escape. We know nothing of Delilah except for we found a whaling ship by that name. Tenuous connection. I think this is like a recap of the DLC we just played. A tenuous connection, but where the outsider's word is concerned, there are no coincidences. We discovered the ship was named after a woman who once walked the halls of Dunwall Tower with Jessamine Coldwin. Later, she became a painter and apprentice of Sokolov himself, until she snared an aristocratic patron named Arnold Timch. We killed Timch. No, we did kill Timch, yeah. We went with Timch's niece, who offered us information on Delilah in exchange for eliminating her uncle. Removing aristocrats was our specialty, so our master agreed. With Barrister Arnold Timch gone, his niece divulged everything she knew, which wasn't much. Delilah was much more than a painter. She was hiding in the old Brigmore Manor outside the city, but when by then we were too late, Delilah anticipated our threat. Sometimes she had been working her corruptive influence on the best of us. The assassin Billy Lurk, who we saved, Delilah turned Lurk against us, and together they sold us out to the overseers. When we returned to our hideout in the flooded district, We were swarmed by gold masks and hounds, but Dowd is quick and wise in our trade. In the end, he kept us alive. Though there was loss. Now our resources are strained. Some of the men are grumbling. I see the strain on Dowd's face, killing the Empress, handing over her daughter. These are not easy burdens to bear, and Lurk's betrayal weighs on him heavily. He is troubled by curses and shouts. Doesn't say that we spared her. Now we make preparations to strike back at Delilah. She is planning something in Brigmore, something that affects everyone in the Isles. And she will be expecting us. Like our master, she shares her gifts from the outsider and those who follow her. How many are they, I wonder? I have no secrets from thy master. My loyalty is without question, but I fear these may be the last days of the Whalers, perhaps the last days of Dowd. I doubt it. I doubt it.
Begging your pardon, Dowd, but I don't think it's safe to leave these overseers holed up in the refinery.
It's a new game now. They know where to find us. We just have to make them afraid to.
Okay. We just read Thomas's journal. He's just stood there.
I found Lizzie Stride. Getting her to lend us her boat will be a bit complicated, however. She's in Coldridge. From what I hear, they've got enough on her to hold her for about 1,000 years.
Coldridge. We can use this. We'll get her out. And Stride will have to pay back the favor. We'll have our transport.
Ready to leave, sir? Or should I wait?
Let's go. That was a mission. Okay. You need Lizzie Stride's boat to reach Delilah's stronghold of Brigmore Manor. Unfortunately, the leader of the Dead Eels gang is locked up in Coldridge Prison. We got to break her out. Sounds fun.
Delilah doesn't leave Brigmore Manor anymore. She doesn't have to. Which means I have to come to her.
No, she does leave it.
The manor's upriver,
at the end of the last one.
far out past the quarantine line. I'll need a ship. I've lived in Dunwall's underworld a long time. I know the players. Gang leaders, madams, corrupt officials. But what I need is a smuggler who knows the river.
Simon.
Someone I can trust. It's a reflection of Dunwall. Or perhaps myself. That after all these years, the best choice I have is Lizzie Stride. And Lizzie Stride is in jail.
You need a Simon. Favors. Yeah, we know about favors here. Okay. I've never really thought too much of the upgrades in this game. They're not great.
Dowd, Lizzie Stride is in there, but we don't know where they're holding her. They're playing overseer music from the loudspeakers. We couldn't get in.
Why the music?
One of their prisoners. A spy caught at Dunwall Tower. The guards have sent for overseers to investigate.
I'll be back with Lizzie Stride. Stay hidden.
No magic then? Christ. Not gonna go well. Makes sense though. Up the pre-format. Oh, this is where Thingy came down. What's his face? Where's my sleep things? Where's my sleep darts? Do I have to... Is there a new button to press to change the ammo?
Still hasn't been repaired.
Who needs a gate? If anyone tries to escape now, they'll be vaporized. Arc pylons, Sokolov's latest.
That's if they're operational. The second you run out of whale oil tanks, you're defenseless, and the prisoner goes straight out to the bridge.
Exactly, which is why we drained the water lock. No one survives that fall again.
Still, the Lord Regent won't tolerate another escape. We have to be extra careful.
Extra careful. Oh, I forgot. I forgot what the button was. I forgot what the button was. It's been a while. Is there a new button to change the ammo or something? Middle mouse button, maybe? Aha! No time for holding hands, yeah. Hold. I'm not. Why would I carry that corpse? The first, obviously, the first objective should be to take out the music.
So Corvo came through here, yet the gate still hasn't been repaired.
Who needs a gate? If anyone tries to escape now, they'll be vaporized. Arc pylons, Sokolov's
They don't hesitate to kill their own.
Christ.
That's if they're operational. The second you run out of whale oil tanks, you're defenseless, and the prisoner goes straight out to the bridge.
I shot him. That wasn't worth 3 bullets. I do hear a thingamajig. I can't see it, obviously. I hear somewhere. I hear that. The sewers beneath Dunwall. Access across the generations, aqueducts and tunnels beneath the city of Dunwall have served a variety of purposes. The earliest days of the city's history, several primary canals were used to channel river overflow through times of flooding. For a time, I think I've read this. Yeah, early on. Whoops.
Help me, damn it!
Sorry. Why would you? Why would you stand with your back to a door like that? Could that be the music? I think that's probably the music, right? Not a rune. maybe. It is sort of weird for it to be there and nowhere else. I can't see one, so yeah. Safe. Help me out! Overseer arrival. Remember, an overseer has been summoned to address the situation in the interrogation room. Until the overseer arrives, no one is to enter the interrogation room. Prisoner cells are off limits to overseers and visitors. Which? Oh, the Lizzie. Well, that was pointless saving you if you're just gonna do that. Blech. I've been here before.
3 men to the firing squad, and no one knows what actually happened.
Didn't they do it?
Every drink shows a bad taste. Moore's lost his nerve. Neither of them knew anything. He died.
Whoa. That must have been